Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, coffee chat. Oh, I don't think y'all can hear me. Good morning,
Yeah, I can
y'all.
hear you.
Oh yeah?
Morning.
It's probably my Mac audio. Yo, how you doing this morning, y'all? Good morning.
Tired. Tired.
Tired. Sunday tiredness. I hear you, man. How was y'all weekend this weekend? What y'all get into?
I got into a whole lot of nothing. It's beautiful.
Interesting. I don't know what just happened with my camera, but yeah, man. This weekend was a pretty good weekend for our Philly boys.
Yep.
Am I moving on y'all camera or no?
No,
No,
you're
you said
frozen.
I'm like frozen, but I'm here. I can see y'all, no problem. That's
we have you
funny.
frozen like to the side profile.
Yeah, I see that. It's how it is. Like how I'm frozen, I can see it. I don't know. Oh yeah, starting off Sunday strong, baby. Oh man, yeah. This weekend for me has been it's been pretty long. Freaking working all weekend. Um, Man, super excited to talk on the show about I wish there was someone here from the Philly job, but I know that thing was crazy. I hear it was crazy. We got some people in the comments. I'm not sure if anybody was there. I know M Dot was there for sure. I see him commenting at 4:30 a.m. Not sure if he's boarding a plane or something. But yeah, uh, I see you have a hat on. Soul. My hats haven't come in yet, so
Yeah,
I just
one came in yesterday, and the other one was supposed to come in, but now I don't know where it is. So
interesting. Interesting.
Wow.
Wow is right. All right, listen, man. I'm gonna try to just like refresh this and see if I can get back in here. See if that'll fix my camera. I don't know what happened.
Vanessa, what you been up to?
Nothing. Just a whole lot of nothing. Work, stuff around the house, baby growing,
Yeah,
getting ready for the baby. It's crazy.
try to get that sleep while you can right now.
That's what I heard.
once the baby's here.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. We got to get the room ready. This is the room that the baby's going to be
Okay.
in. I got to get it ready. I got to get a guest room ready because I'm sure my parents are going to come in. Yeah. It's a lot at once.
Yeah. I don't miss that.
What you been up to? I feel like I haven't seen you guys.
I know. I feel like we haven't seen each other in a while. So no, just trying to hold things down. And yesterday was the first day I was able to do
Yeah.
nothing.
It's awesome. Sometimes it feels good to do nothing, I guess.
Oh, it felt great. I forgot
Yeah.
what it felt like.
Dude, the last couple weekends have been crazy packed.
Yeah.
I'm happy to have a day off today. Actually, I don't have a day off today. I have to go into a meeting today. Oh man, I forgot I had this Phillies hat, honestly. Um,
The black camo joint.
Ooh, by Jordan Likes Caps. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. I got, so I'm not sure what other crowns you got. But I got, let me know in the comments if you got any crowns and what did you get, because I didn't get every hat. I just couldn't. That was just it's too much to get. I got Jordans and Malvins crowns. And then I got the Fanatic Philly crown. I was gonna get the one that you have, so, but that was the one that I had to unfortunately not get. And I thought that was the best one not to get because I don't have the 1.0 and 2.0.
Gotcha.
I did want those 4 crowns for sure, and then I was trying to go for 215s, but yeah, man, that was was a lot of hats. So
It was.
yeah. So
I was
yeah,
trying
no.
to get them all. I got this one. I got Malvin's. I didn't. I tried to get Jordan's. I didn't get it. And the Fanatic, I couldn't.
Oh
I didn't
no.
get a point. I didn't get a point guard. So
really, did you? No one at the drop. Did you see the what they were doing in the channels? Like what they were
I
charging
saw
for?
that. That's why I was like, nah, I'm good.
Wow, Poppy Capsula said he was only able to get the Fanatics, Capos Fanatic. Wow. Well, I'm sorry, y'all, if you guys couldn't get any crowns. They were really good crowns, and you know, every week here on Coffee Chat. Oh shoot, that's the wrong one. We talk about hats, and of course, we're going to talk about the Philly hats. These were all the crowns for the drop. Shout out to Pro Society. Shout out to Shea Steaks. And yeah, man, I did put Philly's best because I couldn't tag everybody. But if you didn't know, it was first Capo, then Jordan Likes Caps, fitted detailing, 215 shooter, and Eat My Gat. Probably the top Philly designer out there. I would say, you know, between Gat and Capo, their resume this year has been crazy, dropping Philly crowns. Now that the drop is over, I will say that I do know that the two mystery crowns were supposed to be Eagles hats that did not make the cut because they just didn't come in time. So be on the lookout. This is Coffee Chat, where I say things that other people won't know. Coffee Chat is a special place. So yeah, there should be some Eagles hats from Capo coming soon. I don't know what they look like. I just know that that's a thing. So you might see them right before the season starts, but that's exciting. He really wanted to do Eagles crowns for a Philly drop, and they just didn't make it on time. So sorry. And again, shout out to Gat for having crowns in the having them in the chamber ready to go, and just pulled two out for those mystery crowns for you guys. It was 9 crowns. 9 crowns. So take a look at the crowns. And that's all you can do unless you want to pay some money. There's some people out there selling some hats for some high prices, man. Honestly, you know, it's these are crowns that when you pull them up in a battle, you know what I'm saying? They gonna mean something. They gonna mean something. I said that about that 3.0 that Philadelphia A's that Capo dropped. You know, he's got the 1.0, 2.0. If you pull out all three in a battle, that Red October, man. What are you guys thinking about these crowns?
I love these crowns. I love the colors. This was huge for the guys. I really enjoyed these hats. I think it's crazy that people are reselling them.
Isn't that crazy?
That's
Yeah, I wish I was able to get all of them. I'm not even a Phillies guy, but there's not one miss.
Not one miss.
There's not one miss.
I do not disagree with you. I do not disagree. I think all the crowns were great, man.
morning, Carl.
Morning,
And
Carl.
I'll be honest, I said it in the chat. Like, I'm not a fan of this logo.
Yeah.
But when you see it on this hat,
it looks really good.
It just changes it.
Yeah, bro. I mean, like, everything about that logo too just reminds me of like the types of logos from back in the day. You know, like that's an old school logo, and I can appreciate that. Yeah, man. Listen, if you guys don't know, man, Pro Society, they've been doing it. They did Houston, they did Hawaii, now they did Philly. Who knows what's next? I don't. If not, I might slip up and say something, but I actually don't know what's next. Shout out to Eric. He's amazing. The way he runs the shop, man, he does a great job. And yeah, man, just giving opportunities to people, and then going to different states that, you know, may not have hat stores or top hat stores in certain cities, you know, and bringing the community to the people that are there and bringing hats to the people that are there in the hat community. So shout out to Prosody and Eric, man. Shout out to Shea Steaks. I don't know how the steak sandwiches were, but yeah, if anything, I know everyone has their local spot in Philly that they like to go to. So hope you got a nice steak sandwich. All right, y'all, let's get to some kicks. We got some kicks to talk about. All right, slide one. This is officially Caps and Kicks presented to you by us, Coffee Chat, presented by Gentleman Soul, the one and only Vanessa, and everyone's big bro, where we talk about our favorite kicks of the week. Shout out to Soul. He got all 6 of these this week, holding it down for the team. And let's get to talking about it, man. First shoe, we got Black Cats.
Oh yeah, Black Cats are coming back. I'm a huge fan of the Black Cat 4 personally, but this one I'm a little bit more excited about because they're actually putting the Nike Air on the back for the first time. And these are the actual shots of the release that's coming out this year. So we've been seeing the 2006 pair and the 2020 pair, but this is actually the pair coming out this Black Friday. Full family sizing, $225 for adults.
Hey, there you go, the Nike Air.
I passed on the 2020 pair, and yeah, 2006 I had the original pair, but I'm looking forward to these coming back.
What you thinking, Vanessa?
I don't know. I like them, but I don't like them. Like, they're not a need for me.
I agree. I'm gonna agree to that statement. Man, all these ads, man. It's like Sneaker News knows that we're showing it on the show. I'm had to write them. All these ads. It's an all black shoe. I know what they are, the Black Cats, but just yeah. I mean, I don't want to take away from the actual shoe, right? But just an all black shoe for me sometimes, like, this is definitely a collector's item because it's the Black Cats, but for me, I can't do all black shoes like I used to back in the day. I feel like, and then this material is not my favorite material on the Jordan 4s. I think of the Thunders, like I just think of the creasing that's going to happen in the front. And I like leather creasing, like the ones, but I hate the way this material creases. It just like builds up dirt and debris in that creasing and then the cleaning process. I don't know. It's not my favorite.
I agree.
So I know you're getting your hands on these. And I'm not here to take anything away from that at all. But yeah, man. So you said these come out Black Friday. What's
Black
that?
Friday.
Like November?
November 28th.
Wow, the end of November, right after Thanksgiving, of course. And then you said, when was the last time they came out? 2020?
Yeah, 2020 last pair, and 2006 was the first pair.
2006. All right, man. Listen, if you like these, get your hands on it. I do hear the echo now.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know who's it coming from, but
I thought it was me.
Is it you, Vanessa?
I don't know.
Let me see. Do we still hear the echo? No. Do we still hear the echo?
In the comments here?
Yeah,
I hear it now.
It's coming from Vanessa, which is weird because it just started. Whatever. let's go ahead and hit this next shoe. We got Souls. Is this the guy right here? This
This
is
is Salehi Bimberry. This is his first official shoe with Puma. That's not the Halliburton.
yeah. This is the guy right here. This is the Halliburton guy. I always forget.
Oh yeah.
Let me see. I don't have any more like real close-ups. So it's two different colorways?
Yeah, you got two different colorways dropping. Um, they drop this week in Paris for Paris week. Dropping on the 25th, so Wednesday. In Paris, but I don't know about a wider release. I'm sure they will be. But if you're in Paris for Paris week, there's a lot of things that you should have gotten your hands on. And these are two pairs that will drop this week for to be purchased. He actually gave out some this weekend.
Yeah.
So it's actually a runner shoe, but it's using the top of the Nitro, which is a Puma basketball shoe. But it's actually meant to be a like performance running shoe with his little twist on it.
Dude, I'm digging these. I'm digging the colorway. I'm not digging the dang socks that are being worn in the photo. But yo, man, this feet's gonna stink. You guys wear dress socks with your sneakers?
I don't think those are dress socks.
Oh, okay.
Those are his brand socks,
Yeah.
which look like that, but they're not dress socks.
Oh, okay.
They look like dress socks, but they're comfortable.
Vanessa, you wear dress socks with your sneakers?
No. No way.
You're gonna come out musty.
That's like wearing the try-on socks out the store.
Hey, shout out to all the stores that have the try-on socks. They honestly don't do anything as far as like, are these gonna fit me properly?
Every time I try to use those try-on socks, I literally tear them when I put it on.
Yeah. Yo, I mean, listen, this colorway is dope. I think both of the colorways are dope. I like this orange colorway better. Vanessa, what are you thinking about this shoe?
I like this colorway. I like the colorway, both of them. I would wear these.
I'm digging these. When do these come out?
So they're out in Paris on Wednesday.
Wednesday, Paris and Wednesday.
For the global release.
Listen, man, if you like these, which I think there's nothing to dislike about these besides the fact that, hey, if you just don't like to wear runner shoes, I get that. The sole, I mean, I can see how some people may feel like the sole's thick, but I like the style, man. I like the design on these. Shout out to Salehi, man. He did a great job with these. Not the Halliburtons, though.
I will say
Game
this
7
about,
today.
That's right, Game 7. Everyone get ready.
Wow. Who are we going for in the comments? Are we going OKC or are we going Indiana? I'm going OKC.
I'm with you.
Vanessa, what are you going with?
I don't really have a team. And also, too, your grandma's here. She's hyped to watch it.
Yeah. She's a big basketball fan. She loves basketball. And I know she wishes the Knicks were in there, but yeah, man. Let's go OKC. Let's go OKC. All right. What we got here? We got some Air Maxes.
So these are the Air Max and Nike Air Max and Pata collaborations. So the Sapphire pair, which is that blue pair, and the what's the other one called? Cyber, which is the yellow pair. They dropped on Pata's website on Friday. Worldwide shipping except to the US. Because
what?
of tariffs. Yeah.
Wow.
They refuse to ship here because of the tariffs that our country is putting on all the other countries.
Do you think, you know what sucks about that is like the consumer hurts on that where like ain't nobody in the Oval Office paying attention to this. I'm sorry. So like you're really just hurting the consumer.
Especially now since we all have to go through Nike sneakers on Tuesday. So they are releasing on sneakers on Tuesday. Along with what Pappy Capsule just put in there. There's a tracksuit, some t-shirts, socks. It's a whole collection.
Yeah.
They dropped Tuesday.
I mean, I get it. The store, then I don't get it. I'm sorry. I wanted to defend them right now, but it sucks because they're taking away from the consumer, and then now we all got to deal with the Nike app. I mean, well, listen, sneakers. I think everyone has hit on sneakers. I would say that they do a great job at keeping the bots away.
Now there are more stores that are getting them. I just don't know them yet. I know Up There, which is an Australian store, they posted today that they'll have them.
Okay.
So I'll update the chat as they show what stores are going to be releasing them.
Yeah.
But this is so I don't know if anyone remembers the Air Max 1 Waves pack Pata did. This is just their 90s version of the Waves pack.
Okay.
And the two colorways, the black one and the light one, those are coming out this fall.
I like the black pair. I'm digging the colors on the black pair, and I'm digging the colors on this blue pair a lot. Vanessa, what are you thinking, man? What are you thinking?
I'm good on these.
Really? You don't like Air Max 90s?
Mm-mm.
What don't you like about them?
I don't know. It's the heel. I think it's the heel that it looks like a heel.
My uncle used to have these a lot. He had a couple of pairs of these.
Who, Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes them. He ordered a pair one time. He ordered the wrong size. He never returned. Got him again.
Sounds like them.
Yeah. No, these. I mean, my dad's a huge fan of these. He likes these. I don't like them. I don't know, something about them. I'm just like,
They definitely just bring that 90s vibe, and I think that's why I like them.
Now I will admit, they're not an all-day shoe.
Super uncomfortable. But you know what, man? Dang, old head shoe is crazy. Old head shoe is crazy.
She's not wrong.
That's crazy. Shout out to the guys who like to wear these. I think this is a nostalgic design in my eyes. I do like the black and brown. I love that brown on there. It's just like perfect. It's perfect.
If you go on their Instagram page, you can see them on foot. So if anyone's interested and they're like, I don't know, they look better on foot to me.
On feet? All right. I go a half size up in Air Max 90s and ones. Air Max like ones like Air Jordan ones or Air Max ones. I don't know why I feel like I'm saying that wrong. It just doesn't feel right, but I know it's an Air Max 1. Which it's so funny how 90s and ones kind of resemble each other, huh?
Yeah. First two Air Max.
Yeah. I'm Air Max 1 over Air Max 90 though. Are you Air Max 1 over Air Max 90?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, Vanessa, what about you?
I would say yeah.
All right, let's get to this next slide.
Speaking of Air Max,
this is more like it for Vanessa.
So this is actually the Nike Air Max Phenomena. So this is Nike throwing their hat into the loafer ring. They actually previewed an all black pair that was designed by Serena Williams, and then this one showed up 2 days later.
Yo, this colorway is dope though.
I like this one.
This colorway is fire. I'm not gonna hate on these. I'm not, as bad as I want to hate on these. The colorway is really good. I saw these last night and I was like, man, why do I like this? And it's the colorway. I mean, come on. Look at this. Look at the leather on this. The quality.
I'm just laughing at Vanessa's face.
Because if her mic wasn't echoing, she'll be here killing this damn thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's my mic.
You don't think it's your mic?
No, I think it's so.
It might be. Here, give me a second. I can switch mics.
This shoe is not it.
You don't think so?
I should have got for Justin's wedding for him.
You should have.
Perfect with his outfit.
Wow, look at this.
I actually like the colorway though.
See, he's muted and I still hear it. Maybe I'm too loud. Let me.
When you speak, we hear your echo too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's very faint on yours.
How do I sound? Mic check, mic check.
You good?
Oh, I hear it though.
Yeah, it's a little bit, but when Soul's on there, Soul's like echoing a lot.
Man, you know, I updated my computer last night, and I think that's what it is.
What about now?
Yeah. You all sound like you're speaking at an auditorium. Oh, man. Dude, I don't know.
I have the same setup. I have not changed it.
There must be something with this update because my computer updated last night as well.
Yeah, my setup is still the same. I got the same mic. I haven't tried switching it to let me see. Let's try the Yeti.
I guarantee you'll get an email saying, hey, there's been an issue with the update. I'm just gonna switch my mic to the face camera built-in mic. Oh no, not that. We don't want to do that.
See, I got my echo cancellation on.
Yeah, I have mine on too. Oh, I'm not echoing anymore. Am I still echoing?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's because it's on the MacBook Pro. All right, y'all gonna get this MacBook Pro because I can't deal with that echo. So yeah, it's definitely
echoing still.
No, you're not echoing at all.
So
you're loud as hell now.
Oh. Let me change it.
Yeah, they say I sound better now. All right, we're using a MacBook mic, yo. We figured this is expensive mic and they got it all messing up.
Good. So
I did the same thing. I turned my mic off. I'm using the MacBook.
Let's go.
You know what's so crazy is that I was saying quiet right here, and they kept saying, "Nah, it's Vanessa." And they kept muting me, just so y'all know, because y'all don't know why we were. They kept muting me. I thought it was you because I'm sending them a message like, "Yo, it's not me," but I was like,
I didn't hear the echo at all when you were muted. So if it was still echoing when you were muted, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I heard it through Soul.
Our mics is not.
See, guys,
we're all good now. They said, "Look at this. You guys are all good now."
Weren't we all using the Yeti mic today?
No, I got my Shure mic. I always use my Shure mic.
I use my Yeti.
I think it's the update for us. So, because I updated my Mac last night, and I said to myself, I said, "Don't update it, bro. Don't update it." I told myself, "Don't update it." And of course, I just time out. Does anyone else feel this way? Like whenever there's an update, I have to update my stuff, and it kills me to not be up to date. And I don't know if it's because of where I work and like that I'm programmed, but yo, I cannot stand not being up to date on my softwares, on my devices. And my Mac is the only one that I take the longest to update because of this. Because and it doesn't have to be StreamYard, it could be like Final Cut, it can be any editing software that I use. Like there's always a problem. Always. Whatever. All right. My rant is over.
We've been echoing all morning.
Dude, I didn't even know this.
Look, that's all I'm saying is like I took one for the team.
That's crazy because you didn't even speak up. You was just there like
I just kept seeing you tap me out, so I was like,
because every time I muted you, I didn't hear the echo, but I guess I was still echoing in the okay. All right, let's hear how you really feel about these shoes though.
Here we go.
The colorway is cool. I feel like this maybe should have been our knuckleball.
Oh, really?
No. I'm just kidding. They're not that bad. I feel like this is like a dressy shoe. Like if you could dress, like I feel like this would be a soul shoe. If soul could dress, and I think he could put a fit together with this. I don't think anybody could just buy these sneakers.
I ain't gonna lie. He gonna have to be going out dancing or something.
Yeah.
Got the
Like I feel
loafers.
like I feel like this is the sneaker you could wear like if you're doing a suit and tie kind of like look or something like that.
I
Because the
mean,
shoe is loud by itself.
yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna come in men's. It's a woman's shoe, so I don't know if it's coming in extended sizing.
Oh,
Shoes.
They're listing it
I
as a
told you this was for you, Vanessa.
Huh?
I told you this was for you.
No, this was the shoe I said I should have got for Justin.
Yeah, that would have been
Like,
crazy.
shaking his head, yeah. He said,
Oh, he's in the background. Oh, okay.
uh-huh.
Oh, I got it right here. There we go.
Oh,
What's up, y'all?
Hey, is he echoing or did he not update his Mac?
Who, me?
He's not echoing.
no, he's
Yeah.
not echoing.
That's because bro. We just went through like half of the show all echoing. Well, not all. Sorry, Vanessa wasn't echoing. Soul and I were echoing, but from our end it didn't echo when we muted her, so we thought it was her, but we were still echoing and they were.
Oh damn! It
Yeah.
must have been, I'm on my phone though, because I don't have I don't have my computer or anything for like I won't have it for like a week or two.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
with this guy.
Yeah, for like a week or two, I'm gonna be
You're with
hurting.
this guy. Okay.
Yeah.
It's with the POTUS, y'all.
Just, you know what's crazy is I took one for the team. They kept muting me, and they they were playing in the auditorium while I'm sitting here like
Playing the auditorium was crazy.
Yo, that someone in the comments said that. Who said that? Was this Soul or was it Wizard?
Soul said that.
Oh my goodness, man, killed us.
That's funny.
Yo, man, look, man.
We forgive you. I forgive you.
Yo, that was crazy, bro. That was crazy. Well, we're all using our computer mics right now.
Nah, I got my Yeti on.
Oh, you're on your Yeti. Don't update your Mac because if you update your Mac, you're gonna be using your Mac mic.
Oh, is it like a glitch with StreamYard?
Yeah, I literally updated last night, and so did Soul. So.
Oh wow. Okay.
I haven't updated my computer.
That's good because this week I'm probably using my Mac for the show on Thursday if I can do the show Thursday, so I definitely won't update it.
Yeah, I didn't update mine. Mine's working fine.
Oh man.
What's up with these? What are these literally running shoes?
The pink joints all the way to the left, the Nike joints.
No, the purple joints. Like they literally are shoes, but they're made for running. Like they're running shoes for real.
I thought that was like pink on the top.
They're Air Max loafer.
Air Max loafer is crazy.
So you go to church and then you need to catch a run right after. You don't even need to change.
Wow. I'm not.
You feel me?
He said, I'm not.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Low-key, my favorite part of the shoe is the insoles.
Yeah, I like the insole on this.
This shoe looks dope to me. I ain't gonna hold you. I like this.
Look, it looks way better here. The all black pair.
Yeah, the all black pair got no flavor.
It's terrible.
This got some flavor to it.
Too much flavor.
That's more funny.
Purple Kool-Aid.
Well, they dropped this fall, so we'll see.
Yeah, man, you lucky you didn't get these for your wedding, Vanessa said.
Oh, I should have. Ooh, I would have been killing them.
See?
I'm crying. You've been
Popping caps a lot. Let me know what you think, my guy. Let me know what you think.
He would have been able to run after Jace the whole time.
Facts. Because he was sprinting.
That boy was going crazy.
Like, where was he trying to go? Like, where did he have to be?
Bro, my man's was in the little tuxedo too.
Going crazy.
All right, man. What we got here in this middle area? It's got some Joe Fresh Goods. I think, man. All right. Before you get into it, so if you had to choose one designer this year, who would it be?
Well, I'm biased. I'm gonna take Joe Fresh Goods, but I also know some stuff that's coming. So
I knew you were gonna say that, but I just
I knew he was gonna say that too. That's why I was like, he's asking why we're gonna talk about a shoe that he's gonna say who it is.
So you're choosing Joe Fresh Goods over all the other designers that's been designing shoes this year. And I don't disagree with you, man. I think Joe Fresh Goods has been putting out some dope shoes, dope colorways. I love the colorways. Let's get into this New Balance though. I see a Louis Vuitton bag. What's going on?
So this is the New Balance 2000 model. It's one of their new models from this year. Did an all pink pair. Unfortunately, this is for Paris only.
Come on, man. What are we doing here?
It's only for Paris Fashion Week, and
I don't like the US.
The beauty of it, he gave them away.
Oh,
you didn't have to buy it.
How did that go?
So yesterday he did a pop-up. You had to show up with wearing some New Balances, or if you were one of his New Balances, you got priority in the line. If you did not have New Balances on, he made you take the shoes off, and then you could stand in line and get the shoe.
That's not a. I guess that's not like if you giving away a shoe.
And it was dope. I mean, watching the videos I've seen from the people I know that are reposting them. Everyone looked like they were having a great time. He was autographing shoes, autographing old shoes, boxes, everything, and he just gave them away. Didn't cost him a dime.
So, has Joe Fresh Goods designed with anybody else other than New Balance?
Yeah, he has. Right now he's just New Balance, but he has old Adidas collab.
If you pulled up in the old Adidas, he was making you take those off or no?
No, if it was his shoe, you're fine.
He's good with. If you had anything else, then
anything else, though, yeah. Like this one kid, he had a video. He posted the video. The mom was like, he ran up here, and he had on like some Adidas track shoes, and he was like, take them off. And then he took them off, and then he got his shoe.
Hey, respect, man. Respect to the kid for taking off the shoes. Me personally, if someone tells me to pull up in New Balances or you gotta take your shoes off, I'm pulling up in New Balances.
Especially for free shoes?
For free shoes, I'm gonna pull up in some New Balances. Now if I was around the way, you know what I'm saying, I had to take the shoes off, I'd do it for some free shoes. I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? There's no, this respect there. Poppy Capsula says they're too pink for him.
I love pink shoes.
Y'all think this is too pink? I like this shade of pink.
I love pink shoes, and I reached out to the people I know on his team, and I was like, I need y'all to hide a 13, and they're like, nah, they're going to Paris. They're going straight to Paris.
Nah, the pink looks good. The pink looks good. Like I think this is like a more like subtle pink, like a lighter.
Yeah.
So I don't mind it actually, but I get it. There is no like break in it because it's all pink,
Yeah.
So I definitely understand that part.
Yeah.
This is what he's known for.
Vanessa, what are you thinking?
I think these are cool. They're not a panic for me, but
I need the bag.
The bag's dope. I like what it says inside the insole.
Everything comes from pink.
I like how they did that.
To piggyback off your question when you asked me about the designer. So if you were watching his stories or his Instagram or his Twitter or X, you got previews to an upcoming collab with the jersey that Freddie Gibbs is wearing, if anyone saw that, and the hat. So he has an upcoming collaboration with Pata and New Balance. And Freddie Gibbs had the jersey on yesterday. And some people were wearing the hats.
Somebody click this and send it to Sneaker News.
You could just see the side patch.
Did they say that? Did they say it, or you just know because you've seen it?
I've seen the paperwork, but no, it says it. The jersey is Pata, Joe Fresh Goods, and Joe Fresh Goods himself leaked the picture of the jersey.
Yeah, but you're saying there's a shoe that comes with that jersey.
There will be a shoe that will come with it too. That will come part of the collection.
Yo, clip it. Send it to Sneaker News.
I've seen the shoe. I don't know what the shoe looks like. You just saw the hat. You saw the side patch from the hat and the jersey yesterday.
Clip it. Somebody clip it. All right, y'all. Enough of me trying to get us. Hey, you heard it here first. You heard it here first.
He leaked it himself. I was like, oh, so I guess, but he didn't show the shoe. He just showed that.
He just showed the jersey, so he didn't say there was a shoe connected to the jersey. So you just got to know.
He leaked months ago about the shoe that a lot of people probably did not pay attention to on a picture.
They're not connecting the dots. You're helping them connect the dots.
Like every time he puts a post on Instagram, you gotta look at his post and look at everything around him in the post.
Listen, man, I love Instagram because the people who take full advantage of it, they do a great job at promoting their stuff, man. Mm-hmm. Every post matters, you know what I'm saying? Every single story matters. So that's pretty cool, man. Shout out to Joe Fresh Goods and the team over there and what they're doing with the promoting of their stuff. All right, let's move on here. We got some Asics.
Yeah, so this is another shoe being released for Paris Fashion Week this week. It will be dropping on the 29th. This is a collab with the Taiwanese, I'm saying that correctly, company Invincible and Asics. This is the Nimbus 10.1.
Oh, what's going on there? Hold on. Oh, what's going on there? My bad. You know what's so funny is I had that same reaction yesterday. Like imagine being on this screen and you don't you know what I'm saying? My girl just walked by. What's going on there?
But it's even worse. You're the model. Hey, we want you to model these sneakers, but we want you to be like that.
How do you think they ask you?
How do you ask a person, yo, we need you to have your legs up like that?
Do you think it's it's just the way they look, that was me. So I was like that too.
I'm like, is she against the wall?
It looks like they just rotated the photo, but she's kind of laying down. Look at Justin. Look at the way he's looking too.
Trying to see who it is.
She's tooted up. That's worse.
Yo, comment section. Come on, man. Where y'all at today?
They're dropping these at Soulbox in Paris, so I'm sure it's for Paris Fashion Week. So I'm sure she's one of the models.
Listen, man, I think it's so dope that the shoe companies are tailoring their drops to the Paris Fashion Week. I mean, it makes sense.
Now they are dropping globally in July, so
okay,
Paris just gets the first shot at them.
No, I'm crying.
And the cool thing about this Nimbus, I don't know if anyone has ever worn the Nimbus 10.1. They're very comfortable, but this one is like a deep constructed pair.
I saw that. It looks pretty cool. Right here, this photo, you can kind of see the deconstruction. Now, me personally, I just think this shoe right here is going to be tough for me to pull off. It's too much of a running shoe. When I see it right here, I'm not going to like the way it looks when I look down at the foot.
It's too narrow.
It's like narrow on the sides of my feet, and then the front is wide. I don't know how I feel about that, but I do like this colorway. I dig the design. I like the side, but you see right here, I don't know if it's just because the dude's got a skinny foot, but I don't know how it's gonna look on my feet. You own a pair of these, so?
Yeah, I have a pair of 10.1s. And I think it's just because the way they look in the picture, once you get them on, they look different to you. Okay. I have a wider foot myself, so.
Okay. Just you own a pair of these? Or Vanessa, you own a pair of these?
No. That's what I was gonna say. I probably agree with you too. I don't like when my shoes are skinnier than my pants.
Yo, nah. I ain't think of it like that.
I feel like it has to flow for me.
Mm-hmm. I don't own these specifically, but I do have some Asics. I have some Sauconys, and I have Nikes, all that are very, very similar. So I like them.
And you take pictures like this.
Yeah.
I said, Ava, take a picture.
I'm like, yo, and with the fitted on though, you gotta get the fitted in there. Yeah, I don't even know. Watch the photo shoot for the next hat.
Yo, you're gonna see Justin like this. I swear, if you take a photo like this, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That'd be crazy, bro. That'd be crazy. Man, oh man. Shout out to the models, man. The things they do to show off the product.
Like they're like, yo, we needed something creative. Like we gotta go with something different. And the photographer was like, yo, don't even worry about it. I got you.
It just is beyond me because it's a sneaker. It would be different. It was like her bathing suit or
Like, bro, like this is not even a running suit. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a bathing suit.
He said, lay on the floor and put the rest of your body on the wall. I got something.
She broke her neck. It's like one of those things you see someone fall. Yo,
Yeah, I don't know, bro. They this is one of those that's like might be a little too creative, you know, maybe a little too creative.
Hey, you went a little too far there.
I think they really switched the picture. I don't see nobody being able to do that.
Yo, shout out to Asics and the photographer that's not tagged.
You look closer. That's her wearing those jeans too.
Oh, it is?
It's like a broken mirror below her, and that's her face.
Listen, man. Oh yeah, I see it. All right. Some A6 here. Well, do we have a knuckleball today?
JC?
Oh no, I definitely don't. Knuckleball with me being here.
I'm crying. Yeah, I didn't see a knuckleball, man. Shout out to Soul again for getting these shoes ready for us for caps and kicks. If you didn't notice, or you didn't notice, like most of the shoes that were on these slides are based off of coming from, Fashion Week in Paris. We definitely don't like. What's the store again for these 90s?
90s. Well, they dropped Friday originally on Pata's website, but they will be available on Tuesday on Nike sneakers apps.
Yeah.
Some stores are today letting people know that they'll have them as well. So
yeah, man. Sucks because Pata did not. They released them to everyone in the world but the U.S. to boycott the tariffs, man, and the consumer was hurt by it. And I think that brings us to our next topic, which I think is very important in the sneaker community. If you don't follow already, someone that Vanessa and I truly, I guess I mean the right word is really like adore, man. Yeah. I think the story of this person is great. Where they came from. Mm-hmm. We're now in Shop Talk right now. All right, we're transitioning to Shop Talk, and today's topic, everybody in the comments, I just need y'all to hear us out here because I think it's really important in the sneaker community because he changed the game when it comes down to consignment and what he's done for the sneaker community. And a lot of things happened in the background over the last 4 to 5 years that I had no clue. No one had any clue. We were just talking about it a couple weeks ago, Vanessa and I on the show. And it's our boy 2J's Kicks. And what's going on with him and the shoe surgeon, which everyone knows who's the shoe surgeon, right? He does a lot of how do you say customs for athletes, and he takes different customs and he uses name brand, and he just settled out of court with Nike on a lawsuit, and moving forward he can't make certain designs. I've watched every single video. I actually stood up till like 4 a.m. last night watching the last video because I couldn't sleep, and I was just watching it. And I watched video 1, 2, and 3, man. And if you guys don't know who 2J's is, he started Urban Necessities. He started it when it was a really small store about like 13 years ago, and like not even before it was a store. It was a consignment shop, and really gained popularity around, I want to say like 17, 18, 19, and then went to into the mall in Vegas in the Caesar's Palace in like 2020, 2021. And he, long story short, he partnered with shoe surgeon because he got really big, and it was just a lot for him and his wife to handle. And he needed a partner, and he made a business decision that he thought he was making with an actual friend. And to be me personally, how I see the situation, and how it makes sense to me is, they used him and they used his name and they try to get away with it. Yep, he was homeless at one point, and he built the brand that he doesn't really want a part of anymore because of the situation. So I've said some things. I know I want to just give the floor open to Soul and Vanessa. I'm not sure if you guys, Vanessa, if you caught up or anything like that, but like, you guys could add to it. There was a lot I could have said, but I didn't want to be the only one talking. So I know there's a lot more to it. So if you guys want to add to it, give me y'all takes on it. And yeah, man, it sucks.
I do agree with that. It's a horrible thing happening, right? When he, from my understanding, got with shoe surgeon, he was looking for help because Joni being 2J's wife is going through what she's going through. He needed help. So he thought this was going to be the help he needed. And it was almost like the person he asked for help for or thought was going to do help with, took it as a money opportunity. I see. That's just like how I see it summed up.
Yeah.
So I look at it from, look, I love 2J's. I followed him since the beginning. I always thought he made bad business decisions when he was trying to grow the business.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I'm the perfect business person. I just worked in business banking, so I've seen things. And I used to question like how a consignment shop is growing like this. It wasn't like it was a Kith where it was a retail store. And I knew he was spreading himself thin, and then his wife got sick, which was very unfortunate. But I love them, just following them and their story and what they've done and how they would interact with people. And then he signs this deal. And like we were in the chat talking, what I'm upset with him about is the deal, signing the deal.
Yeah.
Because when I go back and I watch the videos again, he had friends look at the paperwork. He didn't have lawyers look at the paperwork. And when you have built a multi-million-dollar business,
millions,
how do you not have lawyers?
I could have sworn he said he had like lawyers look over it.
No, he said he had friends. Because when you said that, I was like, let me go back. And he said he had people look at it.
People, yeah, he said
never mentioned lawyers until the buyout paperwork.
Yeah.
Later. And I'm like, well, then why didn't you just do that from the beginning?
Yeah.
Like, and then when he signed, he showed the documents that he signed and they never signed them. I'm like, well, then why did you, once again, what lawyers were you using? Because there's no lawyers that are going to let you sign some paperwork that's not signed by the other party.
I think he was okay with it though. And that's the bad business decision that he made.
You can't be okay with that when you're dealing with this type of money and things like that. You can't be okay with it. And I know and I know people personally who have met him and they're like, he's the nicest dude. He would give the shirt off your back, and I believe it. You can see it, and I think he's just too trusting.
Yeah, he thought the person that he was partnering with
was a friend.
Was the same person he is.
Correct, and that's never going to be the case, especially when you just know this person from meeting them at a sneaker con.
Yeah.
And listen, I think also I want to add here too, like there's another side to it, but when you hear the other side respond and you listen to actually the receipts that 2J's is showing, like it just, and then when you see all the other lawsuits against the other party, it's like there's nothing I can believe from the other party that I feel like is gonna be true.
Yeah.
We're talking about like, all right, he signs the deal, terrible deal, right? But you know what? Hey, this is someone I trust. He's going to do right by the business, and he'll do right by everyone in the business. But you got this dude going around trying to basically move the guy out, say, hey, don't worry about anything. You're not talking anything. And then you're going and telling the team, oh, he wants no part of this. And then now you're not, I don't even think they're mismanaging money. They're just straight up created another bank account under his name because everything's under his name still. And he knows nothing about it because they took everything away from him. And all the consigners basically not getting paid in 3 months or 3 years is crazy work to me. And I think, yes, it's a bad deal, but like now it's like about bringing awareness. And that's why we're talking about it on the show. It's like, honestly, me personally, I know that if that was to happen to something like to me, like, I don't know how I would handle that. Like, he's clearly asking for help from the community to reach out to, obviously, shoe surgeon, whether that be, a community thing. He really just wants to shut down the store. He's like, last night's video was all about like, yo, we're going to the store this week. All the consigners, we're going to the store. That store, he basically wants the community to force their hand because the lawyers are basically, how do you say, just milking it. You know what I'm saying? So they're getting all their money. But it's super unfortunate, man, because you sign a deal like that and you think someone's going to do good by you, and they run you out the business, steal from you, and then they're trying to make him pay for everything. That's the other crazy part.
But that's the thing. That's what I mean. Like, according to the deal he signed,
it's 50-50.
Well, no, the first deal though, according to even he admitted that the first deal, bad deal he signed, he's liable. That's why I'm upset. Like, why didn't you get lawyers?
No, but he's not. No, he's not that liable, because if that was the case, he would just get the business back 100%.
No, he's liable he's liable for everything 100%. The 50-50 part is the new debt.
That
there's two parts to it.
After he gave the loan, the $300K loan, and he ripped up the paperwork because he wasn't supposed to speak on it, and he did.
Correct. That's the 50-50 part. He's 100% with the consignment stuff because that's what he agreed to.
But his thing was that was before they moved him out.
Correct, but
it's him being a partner, and then they moved him out, and they never signed that deal.
That's why I'm like, 2J, why did you not get your lawyer involved? Like,
it's kind of crazy.
That's why I think he'll win. I believe he'll win because everything they've done, but like if a judge sees this, the judge is gonna be like, what's going on?
I'm not gonna lie, I agree a little bit with Soul too, because I met 2J's a few times, and I of course watched a lot of his videos. I do feel it's very he sometimes has that impulsive behavior, and I feel like Joni was the person that was level-headed and say, this is what we're doing. Mm-hmm. So I think for him, I think he was stuck in a situation where she wasn't really helping. She really can't.
She was freaking dying.
Yeah, I mean, she's still fighting till this day. So I think for him, I think everything was a panic move. So I agree. I mean, you should have been a little bit more careful. It's an unfortunate event that's happening right now. It just sucks all the way around, I feel like.
Yeah. Just what are you thinking, man? When you hear this, I don't know if you followed it or if you're hearing it for the first time right now.
No. I mean, I'm kind of familiar. So
because the videos he posted were like the last 3 days. Those are the videos.
Yeah. So I've kind of seen the clips of the videos. I've been to the store in Vegas. I met I think didn't we meet 2 days last time we went there? I feel like he was there.
He was there. We didn't get to meet him. Like talk to him. I got to like a couple months later.
Yeah. So I mean, he seemed like the vibe in there was cool. I remember you telling me that was the owner, and I was like, oh, that's dope that he's like still out and about in the store.
We did speak to him. We did say what's up to him.
Yeah. I don't know the whole deal situation. I don't know that part. I didn't even know that he signed the deal with Shoe Surgeon, because I'm familiar with Shoe Surgeon from when I used to do like customs and stuff, but I had no idea.
He's a snake.
Yeah, I had no idea anything really about him besides like just the nice sneakers that he did come up with. So I'm interested to hear. I don't know if you guys know, but like, what is his side? Like, what is he saying on this? Is he saying that it's not
So
what he's saying is not true?
they made a statement, and the statement was very contradicting. I'm not gonna hold you because
Okay.
it's like, oh,
they're just pointing at him. They're blaming him.
Yeah, but and then in the statement it's like, oh, you're liable for this and this, but you also kick me out. So how can I be liable with something that you kicked me out of?
So what they're trying to basically, if I'm getting this correctly, they got
And
sued
they're
by
trying to say
Nike. They got sued by Nike, right? And they're trying to say that
No, it has nothing to do with the Nikes.
Oh, so that's just a whole different thing.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with that.
Got it.
It has everything to do with the fact that they were supposed to come in and help 2Js with urban necessities and, you know, build it even to a larger scale. And they basically started doing some funny business with the consignment money. So people who would consign their shoes, they're not receiving their checks.
That's crazy.
And then they're taking out loans.
It's like a sneaker Ponzi scheme.
They're taking out loans under 2J's name.
That's crazy because do you think it's part of the fact that shoe surgeon is getting sued by Nike? You think he needed the extra money?
That was something that you know 2J's implemented slightly last night for sure.
That's kind of what I was tracking. I was tracking shoe surgeon getting sued by Nike, so I thought it was all connected. I didn't realize it was two different situations.
Yeah, no, it's two totally different situations. There was something else that I was gonna say and I totally forgot.
Yeah, shoe surgeon is getting sued by Nike. He's like, yo, I need some extra coin. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, bro.
That
was it. It has to do with their response. They're trying to say that even before they came into it, that he was already being bad with the money. Like it was already a bad thing with the money. And 2J's like, before they came into it, I was up hundreds of millions of dollars with what I was doing. And that's
and why would they come into that if they knew he was bad with the money ahead of time?
That's literally what he said on his live.
That wouldn't make sense.
That's literally what he said on his live. Like, why would someone join in if I was doing bad? Yeah, so.
Well, he was doing bad in one thing that he did admit to though in the video.
Was he couldn't pay taxes, and he wasn't paying consigners not because he couldn't, but because it was too much to get back to. Correct. Like he was like, as people hit me up, I was paying them because everything just fell under the bridge because it was so much going on. And that's why he brought people in. And I can't be mad at a business owner for admitting something like that because he is a regular person like you and I and everyone here watching. Just imagine hundreds of millions of dollars coming through and you and your wife are the only ones in charge and keeping track. And it's right before she got sick to when she got sick and trying to keep track of that. And trusting, you know, like that's not easy, bro.
True, but I guess that's where the question comes. Why were your taxes not paid? Like you had accountants, so you're bringing in that type of money. Your taxes should have been taken care of.
Yeah,
but this is where I was saying where his
did he say that he paid those taxes?
He didn't pay all of them because he remember 2/3 of it. He paid it.
Yeah,
when he got the first check from them. He went and bought properties for friends and family, which is cool, but business thing, I take care of your wife and take care of the taxes.
Here in America, all I see is businesses not paying taxes.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's
so many ways for them to just avoid like
way to not
write-offs and stuff.
Trust me, I used to help a lot of my clients figure out how not to pay taxes. It's a legal way to do it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, isn't there so many ways to just get like tax breaks and all that kind of stuff? Like, what the heck?
I had a lot of clients that literally couldn't get certain loans because they didn't claim any income. So they had no taxes. There's a legal way to do it, but according to what he was saying, he had a tax bill to pay. And that's why I was like what Vanessa was saying, like Joni was the one, like you could tell when they were both doing it when she was healthy.
Yeah,
things were okay, but when he was on his own and he would go,
he couldn't do it.
He would just be like, "Give me."
I mean, he's painting the story, you know, like when he says he can't, he's not good with numbers, right? In the middle of him ranting, right?
Correct.
It all makes sense, right? I think his main thing right now is I just want to pay the consigners.
Correct, and I love that. and I love him being honest and transparent with everyone. But again, I think
he doesn't have to.
He shouldn't. This is why I think he's on his fourth lawyer. I'm sure his lawyers are going like, dude, stop sharing this stuff to the public. That's probably why he's on lawyer number 4.
Yeah.
Because a lot of this stuff, like, it's great for us. It's great that he's letting the community know what's going on. But I'm sure at the same time, his lawyers are like, let's just wait so we can take care of this in court. So
but I think his patience is up though. Like, he
was second video, he started crying.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for him. I said it. I feel more for Joni because she's the one who was helping the money at first. I mean, I feel bad for him, don't get me wrong, because he just signed a bad deal. But Justin, to me, was on something. Shoe Surgeon knew what was coming up with Nike because part of the Nike thing is him selling counterfeit shoes.
Yeah,
part of the Nike thing. And if you looked when he first, a lot of people didn't realize, or they thought he was just doing a collab with Urban Necessities. He did a shoe, and it was a crazy price shoe, and it was a bootleg shoe. It was like he was trying to legitimize himself with a company that's been around for a shoe.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
While he knew what was about to happen from Nike.
Yeah.
And I never cared for shoe. Like, I've never been a person into customs. So when he used to do them, and then when he did that white party a couple years ago, those all white Travis Scotts, and then Nike came out and were like, nah, those were not authorized by us. They were counterfeit shoes.
Mm.
So
yeah.
He just took advantage of 2J's knowing, and I can understand 2J's frame of mind at the time because his wife got sick and he was like looking for a way to help her, and he was like, he signed the deal.
Yeah.
They just took.
I think people that are around them, right, that they're in the rooms, they know Joni is the
correct.
Right? So they've seen the opportunity. Like I feel like they seen an opportunity. Like, hey, he's not that good with numbers.
Let's get him.
Yeah.
And and I'm sure just from looking at the way their relationship is when they were like on YouTube together, like she's gonna listen to her husband and trust him that he's making the right decision, and she probably signed off on it. That's probably the other person that looked at it.
I mean, her mindset is probably not even there too, right? Like I remember back in the day going through the chemo. She was going through all that stuff.
Yeah.
And that's where you seen too when he was starting to go. That's where you started not really seeing her, and you seen her, seeing him go to SneakerCon, and he's like, "I'm taking everything."
Correct.
Right? Like, who's looking at the numbers? Who's looking at everything? No, he just cleared up the whole SneakerCon. There's no more SneakerCon. He bought everybody's tables. Like Joni was like, "Yo, you're buying doubles and triples of shoes that probably are gonna sit."
Yep.
Right? Like,
and that's what I used to be like, dude, what is he doing?
Yeah, man. Listen, I mean, it just goes to show you, y'all, when you get into business with people, just make sure everything looks right. Go see a professional, you know what I'm saying? And I guess moving forward, man, just you see something, go ahead and comment on something, man. You see Shoe Surgeon say something, or nice kicks and sneaker news, or if you're in the Vegas area or you're visiting Vegas, man, I don't know, man. Know what you want to do before you go ahead and back someone up. It's something that I'm following. I'm a huge fan of 2J's and where he came from. Like Poppy Capsula put in the comments earlier, someone who was homeless and just saw opportunity with the shoes. He wasn't even into shoes. He got into shoes based off of the reselling and how that was working at the time. During the time that started going crazy, and he made good business decisions then. But when it comes up to now, he made a really bad one, and now he's just in a place where no one wants to make any move as far as a lawyer. They're not responding to him. Now they're responding, he's making a big deal in front of people, and it sucks that it has to get that way. But for him to get a response, I mean, I feel like I would do the same thing. If it was to a point where I had to like get someone's attention that's not responding to me and we need to figure something out. Yeah. So All right, y'all. That was our shop talk. We wanted to definitely talk about 2Js and what's going on with the surgeon team, and that dude's got himself into. He's burned a lot of bridges. That guy. But listen,
he's hiding now. Like Poppy Capsule said, he turned off his comments.
Mm-hmm.
And supposedly in that live yesterday, he was the Miami whatever person, but never accepted the invite to come on the live. He kept saying he was trying to join but wouldn't join. So
listen, man, we'll just keep an eye on it. We'll definitely update y'all on what's coming or what changes with that. Yeah, man. Because last time we were in Vegas a couple weekends ago, it'd have been cool to go. We didn't. I guarantee you, we didn't even want to go because he wasn't there, 2J. So, and then all this comes out, and it all makes sense. But yeah, y'all. I think we are done for the day. Today was a dope episode. We talked about that Philly drop. Shout out to everybody who made it. We appreciate y'all for showing love to our Philly boys. And shout out to M. Chosen. I know they went to the game afterwards. I know they had a lot of fun. Yeah, man, we'll catch you guys on Thursday for Thursday's episode. And we hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday. And we will see you Thursdays, right?
Yep.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Peace out.